I don't know who needs to hear this, but Kiwi's gonna say it. All you can do in life is do your best. And your best is not always going to be 100%. If you're always giving 100% all of the time, you're going to wipe yourself out. You're going to be so exhausted, you won't have energy to do anything else. So what I mean by you're not always going to give 100%, but you are trying your best. You're going to push yourself to the next limit on certain things and certain projects that you have going on in your life. So I'm going to take a moment and be a proud mom. Today, my son, he reaches out to me and he says, "Mom, I got my bachelor's of science." My son actually did it. And he always didn't give 100%. Now, before I go into detail with that, I did call him and I was like, whoa. You got this degree and I wasn't there to be in the audience and embarrass you? And of course, like my young man would tell me, "Mom, I didn't walk across the stage. He actually received it in the mail." But at this moment, it's still a proud moment for Mom. So because I wasn't there in the audience, son, I'm actually going to put you on blast. Congratulations, Tevin. Years of hard work. And I know it's crazy to say this little piece of paper is such a great accomplishment. Such a great accomplishment. Even I can honestly say, as a parent, we always want our kids to do better than us. I think in my head, I gave 100%, and my son is to show for it. My daughter is to show for it. Let me not discount her, because she's actually doing amazing things. Look at my hair is so gorgeous because of my child. She has her own salon, and I just wanted to take that proud moment. Now let me get back to what I was saying. He gave his best, and it always wasn't 100%. And the end result is, look what he accomplished. And so what I asked him, "So what's next, son?" His reply was his master's. So he's not even stopping there. He's going to continue on to further his education, and we all know how important that is. So I don't know who needs to hear this, but whenever the activity in which you're engaged, you do all of your ability, because there is no work, no planning, no learning, and no wisdom in the next world where we're going. That was Ecclesiastes 9:10. Let me read that again. Whatever activity in which you're engaged, do it with all of your ability, because there is no work, no planning, no learning, no wisdom in the next world and where we're all going. So as we're here today on this earth, you can do your best at whatever it is that you do. So here's the assignment for today. I know, I'm smiling. That's not the assignment. The assignment is, say this to yourself right now: the best is yet to come. You say this to yourself right now: the best is yet to come. We've heard that before, right? You gotta open your mouth. You gotta speak it into existence. The best is yet to come. Then after you speak it into existence, you actually have to believe what you say. So don't just say it, believe it. The best is yet to come. I don't know what your goals are, what your desire to be tomorrow, even 5 years from now, whatever that is. Just know you can't always give 100% in that arena, but you can always give your best. I know it doesn't sound like it makes sense, but if you're having a long day at work and you come home and you know you actually have to cook dinner, you may not have the energy to do so, but you're going to put your best efforts in cooking dinner so that you can feed your family, right? That's the goal. So that's what I mean by that. Give your best at what you're doing. Do not, overwork yourself in doing so. So what do I always say, right? Smiles are contagious. You can give 100% of a smile, because can you give a half a smile? Let's see. Well, I guess you can, but let's give 100% of smiles, because what do smiles do? They not only make you feel good, they make the person that you're smiling at feel a little better about their day, and maybe give them the energy to be even better and give their best for that day. In closing, I just want to share something. Every Sunday, I host a family dinner with my family. It was a tradition I started years ago, coming from my own family and growing up. We grew apart and we're not close anymore. And it's kind of scary, especially in today's world, when you may not have the support or someone to fall back on. So I started my own tradition, and we're not all blood, they're not all biologically mine. But you remember what I said at Thanksgiving? You can't pick your relatives, but you can choose your family. So the family that I host every Sunday, they are very appreciative of the fact that I cook all of this food, and they help me out by coming over, and when I tell you, leaving me zero. Um, and I'm saying all of this to say is that this is a tradition. So yesterday we were sitting around the table and we're playing Uno. I don't know why they're out to get me, but my family is like, they gang up on me on Uno, and I don't know why. So I'm getting my skills, and I'm going to win an Uno game one of these days. But we're all sitting around the table and we're talking about, daily lives and what we're doing at our daily task and what we're going through. And the common denominator is that I heard around the table some of my children, my young adults, let me not say children, but they're mine because I'm mama. They were saying, one day they hope to be a mom or a dad one day, and the ones that actually already have children, they voiced that as well. And then they started to question, if they're doing a good job at being a parent. And I self-reflected, because I know that I started off young. The very first time I got married, I was very young, and we produced 2 children together. And I couldn't tell you I did a good job at raising my children. But then when I look at them today and I see the success in which they have accomplished in their lives, I would like to take credit for that. But honestly, I did my job as raising them. I did the best that I can. So I'm sharing this to say that don't let someone put doubt in your head. If you know you gave your best and you're okay with that, then let that be your best. Don't let someone come and say, you know what, you're not doing so good, or this is not as good as it could be, because they don't know what you're going through. They don't know what trials and tribulations, the struggle is real. So there may be a time where I know for a fact I wasn't 100% mom. There was days I didn't feel like being a mom. But the overall end result is I gave my best. And I'm actually proud of what my best produced. I have wonderful, amazing kids. And I say kids because I'm not talking about the ones I gave birth to. I'm talking about even the ones that I share Sunday dinner with. Every last one of them. If you listen to their journeys and the trials and tribulations that they have overcame, it's clearly obvious that they're doing their best. And so are you. So are you. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. I don't know who needed to hear that, but Kiwi said it. So remember, all you can do in life is do your best. And just know your best sometimes is not going to be 100%.